Janice, are you there?
At your service, sir.
Give me some of that dating foolishness.
Will do, sir.
Gary can get it. Can't wait to watch his season.
So, what does get it mean?
Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. In today's fast-paced digital world, finding love has taken on a whole new dimension. But what happens when someone from another era enters the modern dating scene thanks to a popular reality TV show? The Bachelor, in this case, the Golden Bachelor.
He's Gary.
And I'm your first Golden Bachelor. I'm Gary. I'm 71 years young. I'm from Indiana, and I am going to be the first Golden Bachelor because it's never too late to fall in love again.
Meet Carrie Turner. At 71, he's the oldest bachelor in the show's history, and his story says a lot about why modern dating sucks.
I married my high school sweetheart, Tony, in 1972. We had 43 wonderful years together.
As a sociology enthusiast, this is what I pay attention to. People used to marry their high school sweethearts. High school! He was barely 20 years old when he got married in 1972. And 50 years later, in 2023, marriage to your high school sweetheart is abnormal. This shift reflects changes in societal values, priorities, and lifestyle choices. Check this out.
We had 2 daughters, and I now have 2 wonderful granddaughters. We had a real typical but beautiful life, full of love, full of activity, and as years went on, I retired.
Typical, fellas. Typical but beautiful life. They had children. Keep this in mind, fellas. One more thing.
And so I took my wife to the emergency room on July 7th. She passed away on July 15th.
This man has literally experienced till death do us part. Carrie Turner grew up in a time before social media, dating apps, and swiping left and right. He is used to a world where love blossomed through personal conversations, handwritten letters, and genuine connection. At age 71, Gary Turner is about to embark on a dating journey in an era vastly different from what he has known all his life. Disclaimer: this video contains copyrighted footage, so we will be freezing it frequently. You can find the link to the full video in the description below. Patreon supporters, salute! Let's talk about it. Now it's time for us to get into this and do what we gotta do. Because we men, ain't we? We men, ain't we?
I gotta be honest, people literally have been going Gary crazy all around the country. I don't know if you know this or not. Are you big into social media?
No, not really.
Okay,
No.
you were actually, for a little while, you were trending on social media. Trending.
If I knew what that meant, I'm sure I would appreciate it a whole lot more.
It's a really good thing, Gary.
I just love it that he doesn't know what trending is because he comes from the radio and TV times. But pay attention to what this does. Let's continue.
That we can share with you,
All
just kind
right.
of let you know what everybody's been saying about you. All right, he's the most wholesome man. I love him. Can't wait to watch.
That's good. Wholesome, I like.
Wholesome is good.
Yep.
Gary can get it. Can't wait to watch his season.
So, what does get it mean?
I don't think I'm allowed to say on this network what it means.
Okay.
In the past, famous people often had a surreal status, almost as if they existed in another realm, making the idea of meeting or interacting with them seem completely impossible. Look what happens when he can get it in modern times.
After I got off Big Brother, it was insanity. I went into the house with like 80 MySpace friends and came out with 28,000. You just can't even fathom that many people are interested in you. It was insane, the amount of girls that were throwing themselves at you. And like with anything else, once you give in, it's like, just open up those floodgates. Even when girls found out that I had slept with all these other girls, they still wanted to hook up. And so when you start seeing that, it conditions yourself that there's nothing real to this dating thing.
Make sure you watch the full video of the 40-year-old Chad. There's a link to the full video on your screen. One more clip to make my point.
Granted, I was in a situation, it was a situation specifically where I was with somebody that I did not really like. I think I was in it for the wrong reasons. He was someone that I was really attracted to. I was just getting started on Instagram. He had 11,000 followers at the time, and I was like, whoa, like this guy's legit. And he was just a total bodybuilding bro.
Social media has given women access to men of high status who they naturally desire, while also giving them access to an abundance of attention from a variety of men. So this technology heavily impacted the mindset and attitude towards dating and relationships. Men are not marrying their high school sweethearts, but they most definitely
smash.
What about overnights? I think one thing Bachelor Nation is really curious about. Are there going to be fantasy suites? Is that something we should expect?
I would say yes. But
Okay.
look at these faces. These women are shocked. A 71-year-old man with 60-year-old women doing. But this is modern times. This is modern television. Carrie has to do this, otherwise he wouldn't be on the show. That's why I want you to pay close attention to what Carrie is gonna say next.
Can you find a love like that twice in a lifetime?
Well, all right, so your question was, can I find a love like that? I don't think that's what I'm looking for. What I look for at the age of 70 is different than what I looked for when I was in high school and college. So I believe I'll find my person, the new person that will make me whole again. And I think we'll knit a wonderful relationship, but I don't think it'll look like the relationship I had with Tony.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be right to do it that way.
Yeah.
There you have it, guys. If you still think you are going to have a traditional relationship in modern Western society with a modern Western woman, with a modern Western sisterhood, expecting to be married until death do you part, your chances of succeeding are slim to none. If you don't know it by now, you will never know it. Now check this out.
Married to my high school sweetheart.
I was married for 25 years.
Almost 46 years.
42 years.
We were married for 25 years.
23 years.
20 years.
A lot of these women are divorced. Let me know in the comments. But I'm willing to bet these women are not all widowed. And 70% of divorces are initiated by women. So there's a high chance that these women initiated their divorce. I wonder why. We'll look into that. But this is cringe.
I'm going to be honest. I do believe in love. I also believe that it's magical and mystical, and I'm open.
People have a mental picture of what a 73-year-old person is and what they look like, which is not me.
You know, I don't watch anything with old people on it because I don't want to get old.
Age is just a number and not a limitation.
Oh my goodness. What are you doing, Grandma? Fellas, this show is not for men. They are serving women that feel good Kool-Aid.
Can you make me feel good? Can you make me feel good?
Just like these articles, the rise of empowered single women, what women want from the single lonely men. This article responds to this article. What's behind the rise of lonely single men? Men need to address their deficits to meet healthier relationship expectations. The foolishness. When men are single, they are lost. When women are single, they are empowered. Can't make this stuff up.
Can you make me feel good? Can you make me feel good?
70-year-old women should not be selling sex. Stop the foolishness. Grandma is gonna make a fool out of herself, and it's packaged as empowering. I prefer the cookie baking grandma who offered emotional support and guidance to her grandchildren, acting as a source of comfort and stability in the family. Not a post-war agent of chaos.
Do you have any advice for people out there that are looking for a long-lasting, happy marriage?
Jesse, if there's one thing only that I would tell you or anyone else, it's like, look at your spouse every day and tell them you love them. Because the day comes too soon for one of you that you can't do that. And I would give anything to be able to do that one more time. Tell them that you love them every day. Give them that hug.
Yeah.
I want you to try this with modern Western women and see if it works. Let me know in the comment section. And with love, we created this channel for men. That's why we started this channel. Not because we hate women. It's because men's voices need to be heard, and men need to be educated on the foolishness that's going on so they can protect themselves at all times. The channel is called Manosphere Highlights Daily. We highlight men's issues, female nature, and the effects of society on human behavior. We encourage you to become the best man that you can be. But if you want to know how to do push-ups, then you have to go to the push-ups channel. If you want to know about money, you have to go to the money channel. I've said it many times on this channel that I took my talents overseas. I had to look for content that could help me with that. So I watched a combination of channels. Push-up channels, money channels, travel channels, language channels, and manosphere channels. Everything that I had to do to become the best version of myself. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. You know why? Because we men, ain't we? We men, ain't we? Manosphere, we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.